Okay, video's rolling.
Okay, we are going to change the control panel circuits here. The first one of these is unlock control panel. Come down. And disconnect the components.
I'm going to get a little closer now. I know the video is going to shake a bit, but I'll try to move pretty slow. Okay. Not coming. 1, 2. Okay, so that's the right side and left side of the controls disconnected.
Yep. And we've got the 4 bolts here.
If you want, lift that up, open the coin door, and then you can open the coin door so that it's square-like, straight out. It'll help support the weight of that way you work. There you go. So there's 4 fasteners. Do you want to switch to the ratchet?
Loose enough.
Loose enough? Okay. So the plan is to replace the aging decal on the control surface so the thing looks nice and new. It's alright. So this will be the first video segment we take. 4 fasteners out.
Squirt it. And I'll close the door.
It's nice. Fairly simple process. I'm going to move this. This is going to be the replacement surface. And everything should look sexy and new. Okay, so there is the rear of the control surface assembly. Mateo is going to start the dismantling process so that we can remove all the components and put the new decal on. Go on ahead, Mateo. So Mateo is going to remove one switch at a time. Show us the wrench. We have a handy-dandy wrench just for the purpose of removing those buttons. See how it looks. The wrench does make it a lot easier, especially it seems on some of these things that have been around for a while. So we'll just shoot 2 or 3 minutes here so we can see the process. Now he's going to reinstall the switch because there's a fair number of wires in the harness. So to keep things simple, so that's left side or right side, doesn't matter. See if you can take off one of the joysticks. Just 4 bolts. There's the wrench there. So you have the proper size wrench. And I think this will be less involved than the switches because you won't have to remove any of the switches in this case. You can be able to remove it in one piece. The studs are kind of long, that's why you got the open-end wrench. Then with any luck, you'll be able to put it down in one piece. Hopefully the video quality turns out alright. there enough clearance?
Oh.
Beauty. Alright, we'll shoot in a video for you to do those other switches. Go ahead, carry on. And we won't record the same process for the opposite side. Okay, so it looks like the wrench is somewhat awkward, yeah?
It sort of only really fits the one way. It doesn't seem to be working on this one. It seems like it's too big.
Okay.
It's too small.
No deal? Alright, what I'm going to do is pause the video while we figure this out. Okay, so let's see if you've got that sorted out. The switches are in close proximity, so there's not a lot of room to maneuver. Even the wrench doesn't fit very well in that case. So carrying on. And again, putting the switches back with the buttons so that reassembly is a breeze. Yep. I'll just change video angles a bit. So this side will be nearly complete, and after a little video edit, you'll see that it's really only a couple of minutes. Probably not more than 6 or 7. So again, because there are 5 switches and 4 directions on the joystick per side of the control panel, he's reaffixing the switches and buttons together after he takes them out of the faceplate. So I think it's really only about 5 minutes aside, so the front came off very quickly, so maybe about a half an hour time to get to this point. Okay, that's it. That's 50% of the control surface done. Okay, so we skipped the long and tedious section where we applied the new decal and cut it to shape, and then cut out all the necessary openings for the 10 buttons and 2 joysticks. Mateo's going to reassemble the front of the cabinet and reconnect the control surface. Go ahead, Mateo, grab some stuff. Yeah, just walk there, it doesn't matter. Just walk through. Once you're working on it, I'll move to a better position. Tilt it out to 90 degrees. There you go, roughly. Studs, the fasteners and stuff are over there on your right hand side. You've got the appropriate wrench. I'll just get a little bit closer and you keep doing what you're doing. Nice. All right. The ratchet, and go ahead, tighten it down. The ratchet and socket are there. It's on tighten. Sweet. It's probably good. You're just going to continue to compress the paperboard. Yeah, essentially it'll compress indefinitely, right? Because you got a ratchet there. So go ahead and so wiring harness, right side, left side. Mm-hmm. There are more conductors on that cabling for additional buttons, which we don't have. None of the Neo Geo games require more than the 4 buttons, not that we're aware of. So the JAMA harness takes 6. Nice. I'll reach underneath. There's 2 clips. Hopefully they are... it might be a bit awkward because the way the decal's on there.
It's grabbing the lever instead of the hook.
We may have also changed the thickness a little bit, so it might be a bit tricky. There, locked in. Man, this thing looks great, man. I guess the next thing will be to replace the overlay in front of the monitor with some equally new and attractive material. So, and see here, slide around the little washers we put down. There's little collars there to help hide everything. Oh, that one's bent. It'll flatten out. Okay, so that concludes our project. The actual disassembly is quick. The reassembly is quick. But adhering the new decal and doing all the cutaway work was time-consuming, so we didn't torture you with that. That concludes the, what would you say, refurbishment of the control surface. There you go.